Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Mary Antwi McDougall, and I'll be your instructor for this Chem 131 class. I hope that you have had a good Christmas break and are ready to get back at it again. Um, I'm going to share my screen with you so you can kind of see how you need to navigate the Blackboard site. If you have any questions, please let me know. When you sign in, please notice that you see your course content here. What you want to do is start with this course introduction, which if you found this video, you were able to do that. You have found this welcome video here at the top of the welcome screen. Underneath there, you see a video of all of the full-time FTCC chemistry instructors. Under there, you find out information about our course. This is the section 0905 for the spring 2024 semester. We do list the information about the textbook as well as my contact information. You have my telephone number here and my email address. Please remember, if I don't pick up the phone, that you can just leave a message stating what you need help with. Please also make sure you leave your name and the class that you are in on the message if you leave a voicemail. And if you leave me or if you send me an email, please also include your name and the course that you're in. I have virtual office hours so that I can meet with you by appointment. So anytime you need to meet with me, if you will just send me an email, we can get that scheduled, or a text message, we can get that scheduled so that we can meet. Remember, in order to remain enrolled in this class, you have to complete the information in the orientation activity folder, and that has to be completed by January 25th. If you don't, you'll be dropped from the course. Remember that you cannot miss more than 20% of the course, because if you do, you will be withdrawn, and you do have to remain enrolled in Chem 131 and 131A at the same time, because they are co-requisites. The first day of our class will be on January 16th, and it runs until May the 15th. If you need more information, please use the How Course Works tab listed, and I'll show you where that is in the course introduction folder. And if you have any questions, my contact information is listed in the instructor info folder. If you are having difficulty accessing the information, and or if you need accommodations, please contact Disability Support Services. They are located in Tony Rand Student Center in room 127, or you have the telephone number here as 910-678-8349 if you need to contact them. By the end of this course, there are several course outcomes that will show what you have learned in the course. So please make sure that you look over that information that you see there. Under the welcome, that's where you'll see this How This Course Works link. If you have any questions on any of the information that you read there, please let me know. It is a totally online class. We are asynchronous. All of the times that are given in Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be using Blackboard Ultra and Mastering Chemistry for all of our content. Make sure that you're reading the announcements, because you're going to get one every week. Please also make sure that you look at the syllabus, and I'll show you how to get there, and the assignments that are listed in each module folder. Again, if you have any questions on any of this information about how this course works, please let me know. Under this Meet Your Instructor, that's where you will be able to find out some information about me. Again, my contact information, the information about my office hours, the course expectations, and again, instructions on if you email me, what kinds of things should you say. If you do email me or send me a text message, I will usually respond within 24 hours. But if it's on the weekend or a holiday, it may take me a little longer to respond. If you don't hear from me right away, you will hear from me within 24 to 48 hours if it's on the weekends. But you will definitely have heard from me by the following Monday before 4 p.m. It sometimes if you ask me a question, I may refer you to other resources. So please don't be offended. We're all here to assist you as you're going through this semester. The next thing that you'll find under this course introduction is a copy of the simple syllabus. If you click that, it will bring up the syllabus for you with all of my information again and the information related to the course. There are some very important things that you need to pay attention to on this syllabus. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, please let me know. You do have to take all of your assessments using Respondus lockdown browser, and you will use a webcam to proctor your tests and other assignments. So please make sure that you understand how to do that. Um, you will also need a digital phone or a digital camera so that you can upload pictures to Blackboard, a scientific calculator for calculations, and then your companion modified mastering chemistry. And if you purchase a new textbook, that access will come with the new textbook. If not, then you will have to purchase the code, and we recommend that you do it through Pearson's modified mastery site. You'll find lots of information on the lab materials that you're going to need this semester. So again, there are just majorly important things that you need to look at on the syllabus. Please let me know if you have any concerns or issues. The course requirements, your unit test being weighted 25% of your grade, your discussion boards being weighted 20% of your grade, your mastering weighted at 25% of your grade, your midterm at 15% of your final exam, as the other 15% for a grand total of 100% of your score. Please, again, also read over these departmental policies and makeup policy. If your assignment is late, then you these rules under the makeup policy will apply to that. Please do try to notify me before your lateness if possible. If not possible, please let me know as soon after your lateness, that so that I can make arrangements to do what needs to be done. We do encourage you not to plagiarize. If you have questions on what plagiarizing is, there are a list of things here. Please make sure that you read over that, because notice that there are penalties for plagiarism and cheating that you may be subjected to. Um, Please also know that there are institutional penalties for plagiarism and cheating that you could be subjected to. So we don't want it to get this far. So please just don't plagiarize and don't cheat. Um, if you have any course concerns during the semester, please first contact me as the course instructor. Again, my contact information is here. Then, if we're unable to resolve the issue, please contact the department chair for physical science, who is Mr. Edward Lowe. His contact information and email are listed there. Then, if you still are unable to reach a solution, please then contact the division chairperson of science, who is Dr. Christina Fitch, and her telephone number and email address are listed there. And ultimately, if you are still unable to get a resolution, you can go to the dean of math and science, who is Dr. Cameron Harmon. His telephone number and email address are listed here for your convenience. Again, the syllabus is subject to change. If it does change, I will post those changes for you on Blackboard. And then the very last thing that you see on your syllabus is going to be our outline of instruction, which shows you the due dates and the activities and assignments for everything that we have in this course. Our course is divided up into basically 4 modules or 4 units that you need to complete. You will get a more descriptive list of assignments, but please make sure that you're paying attention to the due dates on these assignments. Now, after the syllabus is the course outline and calendar. When you look at the course outline, it does show you again when the due dates are for the different assignments and how much time it takes for each one of the modules. So if you have any questions about any of that information that's listed or have any concerns about those due dates, please reach out and let me know. I can help clarify any issues that you may be having with that. And there is a 16-week course calendar, which will show you what assignments are due on what particular days of the week. This can be exceptionally convenient for those who forget about when certain assignments are due. If you print this and have this with you, you will be well aware of when your assignments are due. It even lists for you the days that we are listed out for holidays. So please make sure that you maintain a copy of this near you in your notebook so that if there are any issues or concerns, you will know them before they arise. If you have questions on setting up Respondus Lockdown Browser, these are the instructions. They are the next thing after the course outline on Blackboard. If you have questions about how to get started with setting up your modified mastering account, that's listed next. And then if you are questioning how your grade will be determined, as you saw on the syllabus, there's a page for that, as well as classroom etiquette and tips for success for this course. Then there's also a student support tab, so that if there are issues that you have that you need support from, you can access that information here. We also have a link for the FTCC's policies and statements. If you need help or want to meet with a success coach, you can click this need help link, or and our vendor accessibility statements for the technologies we use in the course. So in this start here course introduction tab, that's where you'll get the beginning information for how to begin the semester. The first module that you're going to be working in is this orientation activity module. Please read over the information that's here. You do have your samples so that you'll understand how to submit tests. Notice that on this sample exam, it says that it requires a webcam and Respondus Lockdown Browser. So know that you will have to have that, and you cannot use a Chromebook to complete this activity. So if you and make sure that you have your ID ready for the camera when it comes on, because you are going to be required to show your ID for the webcam example. Now, there's also a link here for practice for uploading partial credit for your extra credit. And then we move into the 4 units of the course. Now, on every unit, when you click the folder, it will open up. It'll be split up into chapters where you can find the information for each chapter and the assignments for each chapter. You'll also see that your final exam is here, but you cannot access that information yet. Please notice that at the bottom you have links for your Pearson MyLabs and for NetTutor if there are any questions or concerns, or if you have issues with the content, you can use that NetTutor to get assistance. Beside the content, you notice you have a copy of the calendar, which will show you when things are due. You can view it as an actual schedule or by the due dates. Your announcements tab will display your weekly announcement related to the course and what you need to cover for the week. For your discussion boards, you're going to be clicking on the discussion tab and you'll see your discussion boards that are there for you to complete for grading. The next tab you'll see is your grade book, which will list all of your assignments and your current grade. If you have any questions about grading or any of that, please let me know. Please do remember, if you submit an assignment late, there'll be a 0 in place of that assignment until you get that assignment submitted. I generally grade things very quickly, but if you have questions on the grading, please let me know. Um, you also have a messages tab where any messages that are sent to you, you will be able to find here, and you'll also have the group tab. So if there's anything that you have a question about, do not be afraid to ask. Please remember, I am here to help. My job is to make sure that you get a good understanding of what chemistry is. For this 131 course, we are going to cover the course outcomes. If there's anything, though, that does not make sense to you, the only way I can assist is if I know. So, again, if you have concerns, please schedule a time with me so that we can meet virtually during office hours so that we can get all of those questions answered. Now, in addition to your 131 class, you will also have a 131A class. Make sure that you are participating in both classes. You do have to complete the required enrollment assignment or the orientation activity folder in both courses so that you can remain um, enrolled in both courses. If there's anything at all, though, that you have a question about, please let me know. Your 131A page is organized very similarly. It is set up with the same 4 units, and the labs are split up into the chapters that they belong to. If you've got any question about any of that, please, please, please let me know. I look forward to having a great semester. If there's anything I can do to assist you, please let me know. Have a great rest of the semester, and I'll see you when we start class on Tuesday. Have a great day.